it got really heated, and we've had this conversation before, like the last time I had come up here, and it was able to get through to some people. Like, it depends on how you're having the conversation with somebody. Some people aren't going to listen to you and try to learn from you if you're yelling all the time. Like, not that it's like a problem, but people just aren't going to receive it like that. Like, and I said this before, when Des was being attacked for everything and there was a lot of people coming at her, it's like, unfortunately, there were things that were said
and talk all that shit when she really don't even fucking know me is crazy. But it was the way she was speaking to me, right? It was the way that she had, like, her tone, her delivery, absolutely everything. I understand what I fucking said, and I understand how shit went. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and continue to take... I don't owe nobody a fucking explanation. I know who I am. I know I'm not racist, and I'm not gonna sit here and continue to fucking what do I look like doing that shit? And now, mind you, Hoodrich isn't alive with Miss Unknown, and they're all talking about how I said the N-word. They're all talking about how Leslie's mods are racist, but Leslie understands, and Leslie's the one that understands everything, but the people she's hanging out with are all racist. So okay, I just want to let that be known.
Okay, well, listen to this kind of part of it is like, it may be something that keeps coming up for you all the time or whatever, or you're being attacked for it. But like, imagine that, like I said this before, imagine the people that are on the receiving end of that kind of stuff. So like, you can't really give like, it sucks the way that she,
a girl got
because
muted,
it's disrespectful.
Bro.
If she wants to talk, if Miss Unknown wants to talk, she can come over here. I'm not going over to Hoodrich platform where she's sitting here saying Leslie is not racist. Leslie is trying to learn, but she's saying we racist and we ain't trying to learn.
Oh, but the thing is there's a lot, like there, you have to understand there's a lot of people that are like that, and not that you are like that or anything like that. But there comes a point where people get tired of trying to educate people all the time. Like, Google is free. You can understand and learn certain things. You can go talk to people in life.
Okay, educated. I'm educating myself.
And I'm not saying you do. And I'm not saying you do. But I'm just saying sometimes people get like irritated quickly when it comes to those kinds of things because they're so used to always just having to educate people.
Wait, but please.
The way she came at me though, where did that come from? Because I've never used my child or anything for anything.
I don't know about that, so I don't know. I'm not speaking to that. I was just speaking to the point of like, there's a different. I know there's. It's
because bitches are weird.
I don't agree with how
in here, baby. She came in here and she was fucking okay. She was talking to Leslie perfectly fine, right?
No, I seen that. Yeah, I seen it happen. I just
okay. So yeah, so you know that I understand what you're saying when you're like, okay, certain people are gonna feel this way about it and how they speak about it and this and that. I understand that completely, wholeheartedly. All I'm saying is for her to sit here and be like, you said the N-word. I don't want to fucking hear you. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you. I'm trying to hear Leslie. Don't nobody want to talk to you, bitch. Who the fuck are you? And
I think that's a reaction of like, we're talking about people being racist and like other people, but you said something that was racist and it's recent, so it's fresh, and so it's like that's something somebody can use against you, kind of thing. Like sometimes.
Okay, but what's the excuse over here though? Like that situation has.
I don't know that. I'm not speaking on that because I don't know.
Okay,
shit about
but
that.
even then, like I get some people are still going like on it. Like we get that, but she had no reason to sit here and bring that up just now.
Yeah, your daughter thing. I don't know. I don't know enough about you guys.
The shit about me, babe. She didn't have no. Who the fuck is she? Like,
whoa, Gregory. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, when you're like if I knew somebody, like if I knew the girl that I beat up for
Gregory,
calling
that's
me the
friend.
N-word. If I knew the girl that I beat up for calling me the N-word was standing next to me and they were like, we're talking about racist people, I'd be like, I don't want to hear you talk. I beat you up for saying something like that. I don't want to hear you. Your opinion doesn't mean anything to me. That would be my reaction. Not that I don't know if that's how she's feeling, or even though she doesn't know you at all, but like sometimes people are just like, I don't care. Like, I don't know. But she has no. There's no reason to talk about people's kids. No, none of that. It was disrespectful. I completely agree. I do.
How did this get brought up again?
Megan.
Why is Dalton streaming us? Because he's a fucking loser. Dalton has no life. Dalton has no content. Dalton is a fucking bum. and he's a loser.
Has nothing
Because he's
better
got
to do.
obsessions. He's got obsessions with every fucking
I don't know how
body.
to
Also,
practice.
you asking me, the person in the comments asking me if I'm young. I'm 19, but this is just my spam account. So yeah,
I like
don't know.
Teeth has
If I
been
sound like a
here
kid,
for a
sorry.
minute. Can we see if she wants to?
Yeah, thank you. Who said that?
Des.
That was very nice of you.
Thank
Because
you.
I don't want to be up here long. I never want to because I get major anxiety about it. I just hello everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. No, I just wanted to know what happened because I popped back in and Leslie and everyone. I remember the live from a few weeks ago. You know, with the whole conversation and with the race thing. So I was just wondering what happened. If you don't mind answering, if not, it's okay.
I can say on my part what happened with me. Were you there for that one?
Yes, but what happened just now
Oh, okay.
with Hoodrich, like, and everybody?
So this
Bitch
has
be talking
been
out her motherfucking ass.
this is supposed to be a live calling out Megan and some other problematic creators who thinks it's okay to say certain things. And then Hoodrich came up and I came in the box. I was very quiet. I was muted. And then Kay was in here and Kay actually asked Hoodrich very respectfully because she saw a comment stating all of Leslie's mods are racist. And she asked her, so who do you think is racist? She said, anybody that was muting me is racist. Like, okay. And then she said, she started making comments about Kay's children because they're mixed. Like, oh, don't be bringing that up. And then she started saying, I say the N word, so she don't want to hear me. And I'm racist and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Blase, blase.
DeAndre, did you know that you took an L with me?
So she was like, how did she come up to the box? Was she trying to discuss something with you guys and somebody just muted her? I'm just trying to figure out because I don't know Hoodrich. I'm not, I'm just here.
Wait a second. In the comments, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where did that go? Wait a minute.
I know what comment you're talking about.
Christy, Lachelle, grab a box.
Okay.
Grab a box.
But what was she discussing? Was she discussing something with y'all, an active conversation? And someone
So in that lab that you're talking about from a few weeks ago.
No, I'm talking about today, like what happened just now.
Well, so I'm going to explain that to you. So in the mod that listen to that. In the lab that happened a few weeks ago, some mod, I don't know who it was, kept muting her microphone when she was up in the box.
Yes.
It pissed her off. And look, I get it. I don't mute. I mean, they can tell you I don't mute people. I don't. So it did piss her off. And, it left a bad taste in her mouth. And I understand that. I do. But I don't sit with racist people. And that's just a plain fact at the end of the day. Some people are raised different than other people are raised. Slang is slang for some people. For me, it's not. It's not, and it's not acceptable. I said the word, and I said the other way it said because I have a different accent, and I was telling people how it sounded where I'm from, and how people think that they can say it this way, but then they say it this way, and it's wrong. And I said those words, and I took accountability for that all day long. I took my accountability. But they won't let it go when Daz was in an argument and saying something to another creator, and she took her accountability. It is what it is. But let me back up. She came up and somebody was muting Daz and K-Dot, but nobody else was muted. So she was speaking on, I'm not going to speak for her. She's welcome to come back and get a box. I mean, she's welcome to come back and get a box. Unknown is welcome to come back and get a box because
Unknown is right there. She says she's requesting.
Wait, so Christy, you had a question about are there any
I don't see you in the
Can I?
Request I know.
Say something
Yeah,
real quick.
absolutely. Because I've seen Megan and I've seen people sit here and talk smack and things like that and use racist slurs. It's absolutely not okay. And that's what my question was, are there any black voices on this panel? Because it's kind of mute if
I'm right
black
here.
people are just going to take up. And
There's
good.
two. There's
That-
two.
that's
One.
that's
Yes.
what I was
Right here.
making sure
Well, I'm
of.
not
Yeah,
able
you
to
can't see
talk
my
So-
profile. You
I'm
can't
not
see my
able to
profile
talk that
much.
much.
No,
boo.
not really. I mean, and obviously, if that's a problem, asking a question. I mean,
I think-
those
I
think-
things can be taken.
I think she was just wondering if there were any person of colors
Yeah.
on the panel.
Yeah,
people of
Because
color
my
on the panel.
sister, my adopted family's black, and I don't speak on black issues without their input. So before I was going to sit here and listen to a live, I'm making sure that it's fair ground and not just a bunch of YT people speaking their
Yes.
preferences or their ignorance.
No, I respect that.
Yeah,
from
no, that's
Christy,
not that.
No. Can I say something real quick? Because I
Sure.
respect that from Christy. A few weeks ago when I was in that live, I was like a silent watcher, and I saw how everybody came at Cartel, and I know I came right after y'all were trying to say something about special needs, blah blah blah, whatever. But I understand, like Leslie, you had thought, you were sticking by the whole all lives matter, and they broke it down to you, and then the Des thing came up, whatever. So, I feel like Leslie was really open to learning.
Dalton, get your Tinkerbell about
Oh, I
ass up
can't do
out of
this.
here.
I got ADHD. I can't keep getting interrupted, or I'm not gonna be able to finish my sentence. So I might drop down. I just was trying to figure out what was going on. I wanted to say something, but I can't keep getting interrupted like this. I know it's y'all's live.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
focus
Go
on
ahead.
what I'm saying.
Go ahead. We're sorry. Go ahead.
I don't think it's necessarily racism. I think it is a lack of education, probably, because I'm not going to lie to you. A few weeks ago, I did feel slightly offended. I'm not going to lie. I am not full black. I'm half black, half German. My mom's full German. I have dual citizenship, born and raised in Germany. But I think it's more a lack of education and maybe a little ignorance. And I'm not putting that on you, Leslie. I'm not putting that on you because you were open to listening and learning about it. So I think the way some people felt in that live, because it was kind of getting ganged up on specific people of color, it was kind of felt like it was, they were getting ganged up on. But all I was trying to come up here for, I wasn't even trying to say all that. I was just trying to figure out what happened today. And I'm not saying anything negative about you, Leslie. And I'm not saying you guys are all racist. I'm not saying that at all. But maybe you just have to listen and learn from certain people and just hold that respect. I was just trying to figure out what happened just now. I don't know. I don't know.
I completely agree with that being said, and I want to ask really quickly if that's okay. Is it what I said that was offensive to you?
Are you asking me?
Yes. Because you stated that you felt a bit uncomfortable with everything, and so I just wanted to see if it was. Yeah.
You're talking about when you said, there was several things said. What are you referring to?
Well, anything that might have made you feel uncomfortable.
It kind of comes. I don't think you're racist. It comes off. What did you say exactly?
And ask
Yes.
you.
So I have something to say real quick. I need to let this be out in the public forum because I've not spoken on this. But I've reached out to several people to try to get education for myself that Google does not necessarily give me. because it's not about anybody on this app at the end of the day. It's about my little demon, okay? But in Discord, in the back end, my people reamed me. You guys don't understand when they're being called racist. They reamed me. I left Discord. My heart was broken. Friendships were, I mean, y'all don't know. And when I'm telling y'all, they're not. You can believe me. You can, it's up to you. Just get to know them as human beings, and let's talk as the queens we are, the women we are.
I get that, Leslie, but do you maybe understand how the perspective is for other people, or how it may feel?
Absolutely, 1000%, absolutely. So that's fine that it's been brought up here tonight. It's fine. It just we need to discuss it as women, not as, what did Sarah call it earlier? Not about us, not about nobody here. Girl drama. We're not going to do the girl drama. We have a common goal here, and that is to take and bring awareness to the actual true racist on this app. And the ones that say people don't have the confidence to unalive themselves. That's a piece of shit to me.
I agree.
But my people that are in here, my mods, rolled me. I left them. It broke my heart because they called me out on my shit. So please don't think they're racist, because they're not racist.
I just wanted to
Pick and choose, for real, for real. Keep that same energy with everyone. Bitch, shut up.
I just wanted, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my box isn't lighting up, so I can't tell. I just came up to support Jazz, aka T. Okay, but I
know how nervous I get.
But I just wanted to like clarify from my perspective, and maybe Jazz, you could either agree or not. But you know, when we hear things, it doesn't have to be blatantly a racist comment to make people of color feel uncomfortable. And I think that's probably where Des was like worried that she might have said something extremely racist. And even though all lives matter is not considered like a racist slur of some sort, it is an uncomfortable phrase to hear as a person of color. And Leslie, and you and I had this conversation privately about why we can feel that way, you know, and so
absolutely.
I just wanted to make that clear, is that sometimes it may not be like a direct, obvious racist slur that can make someone uncomfortable. I think the uncomfortability is the fact that we look at you guys, or we like you guys, and we hear something like that, and it's kind of just more of like a cringe for me. And I'm like, oh, like it was just some miseducation, like, or someone dropped the ball education wise somewhere for you. And if anything, it makes me want to reach out and like teach you, you know, what could have been missed in cultural history for you, you know. So don't think that just because we may say, ooh, we're a little uncomfortable, doesn't mean we're calling you a racist or a raging racist. We're just saying the ball got dropped somewhere with education on race.
It does, Queen. It does make you question things coming from this side. You know, it does make you question things like, are they really understanding why this is and where this is coming from?
Right. And that's kind of like, again, the concern of, you know, is it them trying to like, look, the thing is that the majority of the people that I've heard who slipped up and said something kind of cringy that was like, ooh, it's probably information that they were provided, or they didn't get the full education that they should have gotten properly. You know, y'all aren't racist. I've never gotten that feeling, you know, even when something cringy is said. But there are people in the world that you don't know that may say something like that, and it could be a question mark over your head saying, you racist? Or
like what's going on? Why are they saying that? Because sorry, go ahead, Queen.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just backing off what you're saying.
Let me butt in for a second, Miss Les. I'm sorry that it kind of went left the first time,
We're
but we
good.
come.
We're good. We're adults. We're good,
Yeah.
baby girl.
So we're here. We just want to come to a common ground, y'all. Like whoever, like everybody here feelings is valid. Everybody here feelings is valid. Like y'all, come on, y'all. We gotta come to a common ground. Hood rich. I think basically what she's saying is that. I mean, when she come over here, she gets silent. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's to you, Leslie. It's the mod thing. Like, you know how us girls, we bumping heads right now. So in this moment, we all know that we know what's going on. We know the word was used. We know we gonna bump heads about that. But moving forward with y'all, can we respect each other? Can we respect each other's boundaries? Can we start practicing better etiquette towards each other? Like we don't have to be friends, but we can be cordial. The racist shit is
Miss Unknown.
corny. Go ahead, boo. Go ahead.
I love you. I'll watch your lives all day. But with that person, I will never be cordial with because she dry brought my daughter into it. I've never brought my child into it because she's
Yes, you did.
mixed.
Understood.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Understood.
No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
did.
Yes.
We get it.
Girl, first
Anybody
of
that
all,
sit with us.
I'm gonna just be clear. I'm gonna make it
Anybody
short
that
and
sit with
sweet.
us.
And
She
so
don't bring
I
her
would never
baby
want to
up
be cool
online
with
like
you
that.
either. You don't look good either. Like, okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, but
And
Next,
now
like,
you
first of
gonna
all,
try. And now you gonna
Okay,
say.
here we go
Exactly.
girl,
again.
you look
There you
a
go
fucking
again. Don't
mess.
start
Please
shit like a
stop it.
weirdo ass
and
bitch.
I fucking muted her. And I fucking muted her.
Yeah.
Because what we're not gonna do is be coming up in here being disrespectful as fuck. We can have a cordial conversation as grown ass women and fix this shit and figure some shit out. But for her to come in here and be still talking shit while
I told you I was gonna keep it.
while people are talking in the comments,
Stop.
please let me finish and then I will love
Don't
for you
have
to
to
continue.
Y'all, come
For
on.
you to sit here and
What do
be
y'all do,
talking in the
Showtime?
comments, talking about we don't give a fuck
K-Dot,
and all
K-Dot,
this
Showtime.
extra shit is crazy.
Des, baby, just let it go.
Yeah.
Bitch, I
Thank
wouldn't
you,
give.
K-Dot.
I look. Let me tell you something, Des. I wouldn't give a fuck how I look. I got a beautiful home, money long over here, and a healthy ass relationship and a healthy
Not
ass
better
child.
than
I would not
mine.
give a fuck. I
Not
wouldn't
better
give
than
a
mine.
fuck.
It shouldn't be
Leslie,
But anyways,
Leslie,
Yeah.
next.
I'm
Okay, so
telling
let's
you,
go back to the topic at hand. Let's go back to the topic at hand.
Yes, K-Dot.
I'm not even. Look, I could be childish all day. I swear to God, I could drag y'all, and I'm gonna do it when I get back on my live. I'm not gonna do it on
Hey, just
live.
speak your
Bitch,
piece.
shut the fuck up, because now you're
Don't worry
pissing me
about
off.
it. Don't worry about it.
You're
I'm not about to
pissing
do
me
it on
off,
Leslie's
bitch. No, for
live.
real.
I'm not
Like,
doing
shut
it on
the
Leslie's
fuck up.
live. I'll do it on mine.
Dude, you're a go
I'm
to
being
your
respectful.
motherfucking live, bitch.
Des,
All you're doing is being
Des,
disrespectful.
This bitch,
Somebody
bro.
told me to.
Keith, I'd like to continue our conversation. I really would. I have to say, I do. I'm sorry that you're uncomfortable in boxes, but you have words of wisdom. I appreciate that very much. I'm waiting on Andy to come. Is Andy coming, Shay? There is no attacking to Andy. I just have a few questions. You may. Yes, but if Andy comes and doesn't feel comfortable, Queen, I'm going to drop you again. Please, respectfully. Yes, Queen.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I don't, because your lives be going hella left tonight.
Yes.
I was trying to cut in with the arguing and just know that it's okay to not have to accept each other, but we don't need to start throwing rocks at each other to like hurt somebody's feelings better than the other. Like at the end of the day, if K-Dot doesn't want to have anything to do with Hoodrich, then we all of us need to just be like, okay, it's not going to happen. But like to see both of them so heated, it hurts my heart because it doesn't need to be like that. Like just agree to disagree and either coexist in the same environment when we all want to watch the same things or listen to the same things.
I agree.
Or not. So it was just, I don't want to see them fight like that. Like it was just getting out of hand, but it's okay if they don't like each other. Nobody's pressuring them to like each other.
I agree with that. And the thing about it is, if people would just get to know one another, I'm telling y'all, and I don't have to, for those that know K-Dot K-Dot, 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 K-Dot person I think that I know on this app, but just because sometimes she's a lot like myself, that mouth kind of, opens up, and sometimes she's like myself and we have no filter. But K Dot is, honest to God, the nicest human being that you guys would ever want to meet. And I say you guys, and I mean everybody that's listening to my voice. But she, Hood Rat, I'm getting to know her. She's been very, very receptive to me, and my education that I'm doing on myself. But Queen, I swear to God, on everything I own, I would never sit with racist.
No, I know. I think that, at the end of the day, I just think that K-Dot is feeling some type of way, but Hoodrich can match her energy. So there are just those two types of energies that...
I didn't say Hood Rat. Who said Hood Rat?
Did I? I said Hoodrich, right? Hoodrich.
Girl, it's probably my accent. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Hood Rat. Why would I? Did I? I said Hood Rat. Okay, well, I didn't mean. If I did, I didn't mean to. That I'm sorry. If I did, I apologize. Because I think she is a beautiful freaking queen. I'm going to tell you what, that's why people own her ass on the other side, because they cannot compare to her.
I just think both ladies know how to match each other's energy, and sometimes there's just, it's just, that's just how they are. But I just hope that they can at least coexist together in future lives without having to interact with each other.
I hope so too, because I'm telling y'all, if y'all knew the K-Dot that I did, oh my God. Listen, she's the first one that's going to help you if you run out of gas. She's the first, and her stance on deceased family members being brought up, kids being brought up, it's an absolute no for her all the way across the board. Dalton, are you streaming us again, Pookie? I know you miss me. The answer is still no. But anyway, let me see.
But yeah, I'll let you have your live back. I just want to say, if those
Queen,
ladies
you're fine. You're
listening,
absolutely fine.
I want them to be able to get along, at least coexist. I'm not saying get along. Y'all don't have to get along.
Hi, Queen.
Hi.
Hello, Leslie.
Hello. Phoenix Rising. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm going to bring you up.
I'm just going to say this real quick because I'm actually going to bed. We got a busy weekend ahead of us. I hear certain points. I've heard Queen's points. I've heard the one next to me. What's her name? My glasses are off. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I like her. She's got a very soft tone to her voice. But I want to point out something. I heard everything she had to say, and I was willing to hear more because the way she conducted herself through that.
Thank you.
If you're going to conduct yourself being very confrontational from Jump Street, you're going to block ears. People are not going to want to hear you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with that situation is, okay, like I agree with Queen said, two people do not have to like each other, period. You can agree to disagree. But if you want to see something, you want to say something, you want people to hear you, it's how it's coming out of you. And if you're going to come out petty, if you're going to come out quick to argue, no one's going to want to hear it.
Yes. And Queen knows that. She always does that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I like Queen.
Yeah.
That was my only issue with what just happened.
I mean, you can hear
what had to say if she would have talked.
Right, you can hear the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if I'm not saying I'm not saying K-Dot is wrong for feeling how she feels, but it's the tone of voice that triggers others to not want to listen. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. They don't want to listen. They're already in defensive mode when they hear the tone. So.
Yeah.
I mean, and the one thing that was said that bothered me was, I don't care what y'all say. What was the point of you coming in the box to try to have a civil conversation? To squash
it's because
whatever
she was already in
squashed.
defense mode. It was already defense mode for her.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she said it, because the tone, I'm not saying K-Dot is not allowed to feel however she wants to feel, but if she wanted to get her point across of, nah, girl, we're never going to be cool, then it should have been maybe approached a little bit differently. I'm not saying Hoodrich should have reacted and responded that way. But unfortunately, if someone were to talk to me with a tone, I probably would be defensive too. You know what I mean?
But Queen, I have to say this. Queen, I have to say this. Her child was brought up first, so I see why she came out swinging.
Y'all know how I feel about when the kids are brought up.
But
Right.
Queen says it. How do you say it, Queen? You get stuff across better with sugar. What the fuck do you say?
You get more. You will get more with honey than vinegar.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that K Dot has no right to be upset of what was spoken on, which was her child. I'm just saying if she wanted a resolution that didn't end in yelling, she could have still been stern, but with a different tone. Because unfortunately, some people just shut down, boom, immediately.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think that's what happened with Hoodrich. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just a person watching and how they both interacted.
Same.
But at the end of the day, no children should be brought up. K-Dot has the right to feel the way she feels, and Hoodrich has the right to feel how she feels, and they do not have to be besties. You know.
I mean, I'm going to keep it 100. You don't want to like me, you don't have to like me, but don't talk about my kids. Don't bring up my kids, especially if I'm not bringing up yours. And I've never, I'm friends with K-Dot. Okay, K-Dot will tell you off. She definitely will. She will match your energy. But to sit there and bring up a child is not okay. If you have a problem with her, then keep your problem with her. Leave the kid out of it.
So that's what I'm saying, Queen. I don't know if you saw the first one, but when she came in here and she was trying to, this whole live was supposed to be about something else. And K-Dot calmly and respectfully asked her, you said that all Leslie's mods are racist. Something else. What? And K-Dot she asked, who do you think is racist? And then she started going off. So here's the thing, right? Like, she brought up K-Dot's child. If it's about my child, I'm going to be going him to no end. And yes, I'm going to mute her, because if she going to come in here, like, this is supposed to be resolved. This shouldn't be a problem. I don't even know who.
So can we dead it? Can we dead it now? Because she gone.
That girl. Like, so
can we just move on?
And say all this stuff?
But look, that's where
it's kind of crazy.
I understand that, Des, but this where it go out of hand because everybody on the outside gonna be giving their opinion. Not you. I'm just saying. Period. If we dead this right now, we see neither one of the ladies gonna apologize. Right. They don't want to be cordial. They don't want to talk. So let's leave it alone and let's move on to the next. If we keep sitting here having this talk about it, it ain't gonna get nowhere, y'all. Like, let's be grown. Let's just move on. It is what it is. Like, hey.
I know. I also feel like it is important if they do want to speak on it or talk about it. I do feel like it is important.
Yeah, right. I'm speaking on hood and no, I'm speaking on the specific the argument. I'm not speaking on the racist part. I'm only speaking towards K-Dot and hood, like the situation that's happening at hand. That's what I'm speaking on. Like, yeah, we're gonna still have the conversation about the race card, but I'm talking about these two ladies. Like, they don't want to have a common ground. So can we just drop it and let it be? And we'll try to pick it up another day. Let's just cool down. Everybody cool off. And let's get back to the plan in hands, y'all. Like, don't let this derail shit. Like, y'all, come on.
I agree. I think that this I get it. I understand why K-Dot is upset, and I understand that Hoodrich don't want, have anything to do with K-Dot. That's fine. But let's, like you said, Miss Unknown, let's refocus on the productive conversations that we were having outside of that spat and let these ladies just chill.
Yes, I agree.
Is that okay with you, K-Dot? I mean, you're here now. You can speak if you want. I don't want you to think we're just speaking for you.
Like I said, I came respectfully because I had seen a comment she had made, and racism ain't never sit around me, near me, in my presence, and nothing like that. So when she made the comment that all mods are racist, please don't associate with me with that. I don't know you. You don't know me. We're cut from two different cloths. I don't know you. You don't know me.
But Kay, we can't be like that, Kay, because that's like hypocrisy. Because Dez is your friend. Like if we gonna talk
And I
about
get
it,
that.
y'all, yeah.
And I
So
get
don't
that.
that. And I love you down, but you can't say that because you got her right here, and it has happened. Even though we're educating each other and we're going for change, but don't say that you don't do it. And it's a prime example right here, boo. Like we
And
trying
I
to
get that.
educate each other
And
and move
Des,
on.
hold
What
on,
about
Des,
me?
hold on, Des. Des can tell you, I've talked to her on the back end about it. I didn't bring it to a
I know,
platform.
boo.
I don't. That was me, my friend. I'm not. I'm gonna correct her when I need to. And
Right, and that's what friends do.
me being me, I wouldn't correct my friends on a public platform. I'm gonna correct you in silence. And so when that
And I
comment was
respect it.
made, I don't like that. Don't put all of us with that. And I
I'm
get,
gonna
the birds of a feather, but that's not how that works.
I will
I don't
correct
sit
you.
that. I don't sit that. I don't do that. So when I came to her respectful and she immediately bring my child into it, all gloves are off.
No, if it's my, I'm not gonna lie. If it's my friend and they're doing some sideways shit, I'm gonna correct you on the platform or not in a respectful way. Sorry, I mean,
And I guess
And that's and I agree with y'all friends. Like you right, K Dot. If your friend doing something like you, one thing about it, I don't want nobody around me that can correct me when I'm wrong. If we friends, and then if I'm doing something wrong, please correct me. Like that's how that you show how a real friend is. And K Dot, I respect you. Like you said, you pull her on the back end and you spoke to her about the situation. So it is what it is. But on the front end, it's still people that got that bad taste in their mouth because you know I mean, it's getting kind of out of hand, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The shit getting out of hand. I don't know why this race car being thrown around like this. Like the shit is corny. I don't even know why we even fucking arguing about this shit because we supposed to be talking about Megan and her foul ass and how she's sitting up here playing in our
Well,
faces. We don't supposed to be fighting each
it
other,
got brought
y'all.
up, Miss Unknown, because she threw my mixed, in her words, my
And I
mixed child.
know, I
And
know.
I've never got on this platform and said anything about her. I don't get on here. The only time I ever speak on her is when Dirtbag over there brings her up. I don't
Oh,
get on here. She
and
don't
look,
get on here. I don't put her in camera.
and
I
we
don't do
on.
none of that because I don't have to show off what I have. We live
Right.
great. I don't have to.
And I agree with you
So
on that. Like we all grown. I think we all holding our own shit down, and we don't have to validate shit to the internet. Like I agree with you on that. But y'all come on, like on the internet, like we can't even police each other. Like when we get to arguing, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't jump in it because she can be said. Like y'all know it is what it is. When we get to arguing, kids get brought into it. Dead people like this. Our gloves be off, y'all. Like this shit, it is what it is. But at some point, like we gotta be grown. Miss Leslie holding this space for us. Like y'all ladies ain't gonna make no amends. So we see that y'all going y'all separate ways. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna dead it and leave it like that. Like if y'all run across each other, that's between you and her. But I feel like the outside people and everybody else, like just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? If you in your line and she in her line, let's just move on.
Okay, so Miss Unknown, I heard you had some questions for me, love.
Yeah, I would because when you was over there in the spot, I wanted you to come up because I didn't want you to feel like I was gonna be attacking you or anything because I definitely can hold a conversation like because we are grown. But I just wanted to see what was your stance on the race thing because I be on the outside looking in and I have heard them say that you do use the hard word like you use it
No,
loosely. I
no,
don't know,
that is
like
incorrect. I don't know
right.
who has ever, like, first of all, respectfully, I have never ever used the hard ER in my entire life. Actually, what happened, and I will tell you what happened, and everybody in here. So the first time that this happened, I got brought up into Petty's live after this, and I took accountability, and it was because I had played a recording of me and somebody who we used to call each other my N, and it was with a GA. It wasn't, hard R.
And I understand that with the
Nonetheless,
ER or the A baby, like why do y'all feel like me personally? I don't.
Can I finish though?
Yeah,
real
go ahead,
quick,
boo.
real quick. I agree with real quick. You could finish. I agree with Miss Unknown what she was about to say.
Okay, but
E R
that's what.
A, it doesn't matter. It's the
Oh
same
my
thing.
gosh.
That's all I
Jeez,
wanted to
yo.
say. That's all I wanted to say.
Go ahead,
That's what.
Des.
Des,
That's
you got a temper on you, baby.
I
Calm
do
down.
because
Man, you done been in the live before.
I know, baby,
It's
but
okay,
listen,
boo.
I
Calm
fuck with you.
down.
I fuck with
It's
you, but the
okay.
shit that is happening needs to fucking stop. It has to stop because at the end of the
And they
day,
gotta start with us. They
absolutely.
gotta start with us, boo.
And so here's the thing, right? Like I was just about to say, I understand that there's really no different. There's no justification because I went on a live. I brought this after Blue did to a public platform, and I brought this and I took accountability on my own live, right? And then I understand. I was trying to say I understand, regardless of if I say it with an A or an R, it's still the same concept. It should have never came out of my whitey mouth. It should have never came out of my whitey mouth. And I understand that, and I am making the necessary steps, right? I'm taking the necessary actions and educating myself on this situation, right? I understand that I hurt people, and I understand that I said it. I said the second time was me saying it to Blue, right? So Blue had me in a Discord and was sitting here talking all this crazy shit. And I'm not going to say it, but I was like, you lil dick in. And it was also with an A. So that is how I said it. That is correct. And I went on my live. I took accountability. That was not, it was not supposed to go like that. It came out of my mouth. And since the incident, the first time where I played a recording a year ago of me saying it to my, like, as my homie, it hasn't been in my vocabulary since then.
Yeah, cause that
So
kind of sound. I don't like that. Days like you and your homie and them be saying, "Yeah, boo." But I'm glad you working on that. Like I can definitely commend you on that. But yeah, that's kind of yeah. Cause me personally, I can't speak for nobody else, but I don't sit around and be like, this so and so. Like, cause I don't even talk like that. Like this nigga word and all this shit, I really be letting this shit slide because it's the internet. Because in real life, I don't have these problems. But again, y'all, we grown. We should know better now, like right or wrong, y'all. Just all bullshit to the side. Like we grown as women, we grown adults. We know what's right and we know what's wrong. We know when I'm supposed to be saying this shit, like with our friends or not. Like y'all know that shit like a slur to us. Like we feel like it's disrespectful, but again, if you're educating yourself and you changing, like that's cool. Like I'm with it. But like we just gotta see the change behavior. I guess. I guess that's what I'm just trying to say. Maybe because we be in the streets and we just heard Dad said the N word. So us people that haven't heard you apologize or take accountability. So we accent. So it might look like that we coming in like attacking, but some of us not. Some of
no,
us
I get
genuinely
it.
trying to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And trying to come to a common ground. That's why I came over here
But
and
Des,
to get hood over here because,
What?
at least we can come to a common ground.
Excuse me for
Y'all
just
ain't
a
got to
second.
talk to each other. Oh, go ahead.
Des did take accountability though.
Please stop muting. Please stop muting and blocking. Please stop muting and blocking.
Lord,
Unless they're causing a terrible stir, stop.
oh my goodness.
Thank you.
there are people in here that are talking shit to me.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
Oh, I heard you say you took accountability. I heard y'all say that Dad took accountability. That's why I said, long as she took accountability and it come with change behavior. That's why I said that. I heard y'all say that she did take accountability, and
Des.
I respect her for that. So, like, I'm done with it, y'all. I just wanted to be able to mediate between, hood and y'all. I see it's not gonna be a common ground, so we gonna stay on our side. Y'all stay on y'all side. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna be respectful. Just it is what it is. Miss Leslie, I respect you. Thank you for letting us come over here. Sorry it went left. But it is what it is. We don't have to be friends, but we still adults at the end of the day. And we know right is right and wrong is wrong. And like y'all gotta quit using them words and shit to think y'all throwing digs or not you digs. I'm just saying in general, because we got Megan sitting her old ass over there saying this shit like it's cool.
And
You
we
know
get
what I'm
to
saying?
that.
Like
We get to
this shit
that.
right here is like
But it's
that's
a
what I'm
different.
on. This shit right
It's a
here is
different.
mediocre. We can move on. Like it
Yeah,
is what it is.
and unknown. It's a difference over here because they're willing to listen and correct it. So they've been took accountability for it. So I don't really see what the issue is. I was just coming up to see what happened today. That was it. I wasn't even trying to be up here like that.
Yeah, boo. That's what I'm speaking on today. I ain't speaking on no other days but today, like, cause
Yeah,
I can't speak on it. So, long
but
as we got to understand that right now, I feel better that you know what I'm saying we all listening to each other. Des, thank you for listening to me, girl, cause you know you a rocket. You know you'll pop off in 0.0 seconds. So I appreciate you listening to me, K. Dot. I appreciate you sitting and listening. Also, like I know y'all young ladies, like I know y'all are willing to be educated on things. I know y'all willing to listen. Like it's okay, y'all. We ain't gotta be cool, but we all grown, y'all. You know, let's just be cool and be cordial. You know, that's it.
well,
That's all.
I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate you, Leslie. I appreciate everybody in here. I don't. I get real nervous getting into boxes. Y'all make me feel comfortable, so I really appreciate everybody in here. I'm gonna drop down. Um, thank y'all.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank
Out.
you
Out.
for having a conversation, and letting me hear you out, and us having a conversation. I really respect that. I really do. And Miss Unknown, I fuck with you,
Yes, Dad.
girl. I really do. And yeah, I wanted to explain a little bit more, but the way people just be coming up and saying, "Oh, you said this and that," it really fucks with me because I'm like, damn. But I
Right.
do see, and I understand, and I fuck with you, girl.
Yeah, it's all love, baby. Like it's nothing but respect. I respect you, ladies, and that's why I came back over here to be able to talk to you, ladies. Like, sorry, Megan,
Phoenix.
fuck you.
Nah, fuck,
All gloves
fuck,
are off,
fuck,
bitch. All
Megan.
gloves are off. When you came for me, bitch, off with your head. It's up and it's motherfucking stuck. Yeah, I said it, bitch. It's up and stuck, Megan. Like I'm here for it. Buckle up, bitch. It is what it is. What's up,
Does anybody
Miss
know
Leslie?
Phoenix?
Thank you.
No, state. You're good. Phoenix. Hello. Phoenix. Where did unknown go?
Somebody said that she was on like
She,
her live.
sorry, she was getting off. She was doing something, but
Nah, she on her other like they're in the comments saying she on her other live.
No,
yeah.
that's fine. So let's get to Dalton. Dalton, you're streaming us again. You do not have my permission to stream me, and that is recorded. You do not have my permission to stream my live.
Leslie,
Yes.
do I have permission? There's a very problematic individual in here that I can block real quick.
You don't need my permission. It was just some in there that were muted that were not really saying anything. But if they're talking about you guys, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Unknown can be in her live in this live. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, Dalton, do you want to grab a box? I mean, you want to stream us and everything. At least come get a box. So that way, for legal purposes, you are in a box. I'm not sure who this is.
Dalton too scary to come get a box. Streaming you while they're all talking shit. Who?
I don't know who that is coming up. I'm going to disconnect them. They're not loading.
Chris, who?
Krista.
Unknown was streaming
They're
while
talking
they
about
were
Unknown. When Unknown was up here, she was also in the other live.
while they were all talking shit. Oh.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's up to us to put a stop to things.
They said Dalton hangs with Mallory. They can't have their own content to stream.
In what live?
In my opinion, it's okay that she was in here on a live and streaming on her other live. I really don't give a fuck what others have to say at this point. Y'all can try to come in here and dog me all you want, but I know who I am and I know who I'm not.
Period. Yeah, that's so weird. Him and Mallory's both and streaming. Come on, Dalton. Come on, Tinkerbell. We'll let you up on your Tinkerbell account. Come on, Tinky.
So, Megan, are you in here, Megan? I think you are. I'd like to have a conversation with you. I don't know who is talking to Andy in her live, but if you guys would ask her, she wants me to do a double live. What did y'all say she wants? What are you talking about, Loudmouth?
It's just a little hypocritical to say let's drop it, then be doing that at the same time. Just saying.
How do I co-host? How do you do that?
Oh, we have to be out of the box, and then
you have to. Yeah, it's like a battle.
You gotta be following that individual, and then when they're live, you can click the co-host. Loudmouth, what is hypocritical?
They're saying that they're saying it's a little hypocritical to say let's drop it, but then be doing all that in the same time. Because they said she was streaming it.
I see what
they
you're
were
saying.
there talking shit. I don't know.
So Megan, where are you?
Megan ain't gonna come over here.
Where art thou, Megan?
That situation with the streaming in there, it is what it is. We can be growing and move on.
Absolutely.
They can do what they want.
Oh man.
Andy is welcome here. I'm not co-hosting. I'm stupid. I don't know how to do that. She's welcome to a box. I told her I would talk to her one-on-one. There are some people that would like just to talk to her respectfully. Not the way this live has gone all freaking damn night. We're going to do it respectfully.
Gregory, respectfully, tonight is not the night for you to come up, love. Tonight is not the night.
I know he's going to get that Ouija board out tonight. Hello again, Miss Unknown.
There's no chat now. Yeah, Sarah, did you know that Evan rose back from the dead and
yes, love.
Back in?
So I'm over here listening to y'all while I'm over here talking on the other live. So I don't like dry bones. I hate a motherfucker that come in people live and drop these motherfucking stale, brittle ass bones. For the person that came in here and said, I said to drop it, but we still over there. Miss Unknown saying let's drop it, but yet be over there while they all talking shit, loud mouth. Get a box or shut the fuck up. One thing about it, I just made this clear. Don't bring no bones over here and say that we speaking on nobody over here, because we're not. We speaking on the topic at hand, the fucking race topic. For y'all dry bone people that come in here dropping these bones, if you can't get in the box and say that shit, respectfully, don't at me. Don't say shit to me, period. Because it be bitches like you on them fake pages that ain't gonna get in this box and say it with your chest. Respectfully, if I had anything to say about any one of these ladies, I'm gonna come over here and address these ladies. I'm gonna sit over here and we gonna talk about race, and I'm gonna call Megan now, and we gonna keep talking our shit like we been doing, and like these ladies still going on with their conversation. Quit trying to cause division. It be y'all missing motherfuckers in the comments that be keeping shit up.
Unknown, can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Talk about division, right? Let's show these bitches tonight that we are not divided. Y'all come back over here.
I come in peace. United we stand. We all
That's
together,
right.
baby. We
That's
on their
right.
ass.
You got clips I need to be heard. Y'all come back over here.
say no more. Let me go get my
Thank you,
people and we'll
baby.
be back.
Thank you.
Is it okay
Thank
if we
you.
come invade you all? K-Dot and Des, can we come in here and invade you all? Can y'all scoot over a little bit?
As long as she don't make no slick comments or say
We gonna
anything
keep
to
it
me,
cute.
I can. This is my friend's panel, and I'm gonna keep it that way. But
Yeah,
as long
it's
as
all
ain't no
good.
slick ass shade thrown or any like speaking to me directly.
December, y'all leave the babies out like I got you, boo. K-Dot, I got you. We here. We got to understand that. December, y'all, come on, y'all. Leave it. Stop it. Quit egging it on.
Yeah,
We
bitch.
done with it,
What are
y'all.
you
Come
talking
on.
about, December?
Y'all gotta stop it.
Ignorant fucks make my asshole itch.
But anyway, we finna team up. We gonna take a field trip, Leslie. You know, we here.
Come on, girl. Bring the snacks.
You know, we got snacks. We got garden tools. We got garden supplies, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you ignorant fucks in the comments. I don't get
I
y'all.
want to say one thing quick. I think December was talking about how, like, racism is taught. I don't think she was saying anything bad. I think she was saying that it's sad how babies are taught division. I think that's what she was saying.
Oh, she must be talking about what Megan said.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. But I'm going to hop back down.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, December. You're right.
Yeah, I heard the clip of what Megan was saying to her child, and baby, bitch, what?
Right.
Hey, Mac,
What do
Mac.
you mean they're supposed to be seen but silent? What the fuck do you mean, bitch? Are you okay mentally, bitch? Megan, bitch, you need to be seen and be silent, bitch. Fuck are you
Megan,
talking about?
That comment was wild.
Are you stuck in the 60s, Megan, when all kids, no matter what race they were, all kids were meant to be seen and not heard? All kids were meant to shut their mouth and do what their parents told them in the 60s.
Baby,
You know?
Sharon.
You stuck in the 60s?
My baby is allowed to be as loud as she motherfucking want, bitch.
Period.
Oh,
Facts.
you know, K-Dot, you've heard my girls.
She's just saying that.
What do you mean that they need to be seen but not, bitch, what?
Hey, Nay.
I'm away.
Bubbles, nay, bitch,
Miss
bitch, your bitch ass.
Leslie, do we need to roll the clip so we can give people a little
Well,
insight
I
of
was
what's
waiting
going
on
on?
anybody that might be coming from your over there that might want to come in a box. You got anybody wants a box?
Cause bitch, I'm confused, bitch. My baby gonna be loud, singing that with